Welcome to Turning Point Pregnancy Care Center. It's a joy for us to have you visiting with us today. My name is Pat Goosev. I'm the Executive Director of the center. Turning Point is now celebrating our second year. This is our second birthday celebration. We started with a vision from God 2 years ago. I had retired as a surgical nurse. I believed that God was calling me to donate my time in either a rescue mission setting or in a pregnancy care setting. So I started volunteering at Fresno Pregnancy Care Center. At that time, I was involved in a Bible study here in Kerman, and a lot of the co-workers that I had in that study were saying, why was I spending my time in Fresno when we had such a dire need in Kerman? Several of those were high school teachers and were noticing an increased incidence of the teenagers at the high school with unplanned pregnancies. I took a vision for a center here in Kerman to the board at Fresno Pregnancy Care Center. They were immediately very excited about the opportunity to help shelter us until we could get started. At that point, they had to close their Bullard Center because of a lack of volunteers. This had been a surfboard shop, and at the onset were just 2 changing rooms in the back. The rest of the room was wide open. There was not a hallway between this room and our client services room. So we had to make an opening in the wall between that and built up the other counseling rooms, which in that space was a large taekwondo shop. So it was like a large exercise room with mirrors on the wall. So as you could see when we walked through, there was a lot of construction that was needed. We had a volunteer youth group of 13 children that came in here on a weekend after the construction was finished, and in one night, 4 hours to be exact, they had painted this entire center. The paint was donated. Our clients coming in here often remark about how beautiful and bright it is in this center, and they feel very comfortable and very much at home. We were able then to move in the supplies, the desks, the computers, the printers. All of the equipment that you saw here was donated by Fresno Pregnancy Care Center and saved us probably a year of fundraising to start our center. In 2 years, we've had numerous clients come through. We've been blessed with expansion of our horizons, which happens frequently. All of the things that you've seen here are provided by donors. Without our donors, we would not be where we are today. We wouldn't have the materials that we need for our abstinence training at the schools, for our clients that we need to give for their training, their parenting classes. All of our DVDs have been purchased, and that was through donated funds. You guys have been great through Change for Babies, through our banquets, through all of the different fundraisers we've had in the past 2 years. You guys have been faithful, and we've never had to worry about having enough funds coming in to continue our services here in Kerman. So we pray that this has been an encouragement to you. Like I said, if you have a heart and you want to volunteer, we're always open for that. We have places for volunteer receptionists. We have places for volunteer special support services team that come in and stuff mailers and prepare our banquets and just help us with odds and ends jobs that we have here at the center. So if any of that sounds interesting, let me know. Our center is right across the street from Bank of America in Valley West Plaza Mall. And we are working now on signage that makes it more visible to the community and to those of you who drop by to say hi. We encourage you to do that anytime. Just come and let us welcome you into our center. This is a place that God honors, and He blesses the work of our hands here, and thank you so much for your support.